Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today I will be demonstrating to you how to make a color wheel, how to color it in, how to blend the colors inshallah, and be creative and experiment. Remember, when we are learning about colors, different people will have different ideas of the colors that they find interesting. So this video isn't about you learning exactly what I'm doing, but it's about going on a journey of interesting colors and finding out how these colors mix up inshallah. So if we look at the colors, there are three primary colors, which are red, yellow, and blue. Now, the thing about these colors is you can't mix other colors to make these. You can mix blue, yellow, red together to make other colors, but you can't mix other colors to make the primary colors. Okay, so first off, I'm going to be starting off with putting a bit of blue, a bit of yellow, a bit of red, and we're going to be mixing these colors up to create the color wheel inshallah. So first, I would like to mention to you that I'm using acrylic paint. However, if you don't have acrylic paint, you have watercolor or you've got pencil, you can do it just as well inshallah. I will be posting a video of someone using colored pencils, and they've created a beautiful color wheel, very creative color wheel. I will be posting that as well inshallah. So let's start off. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. You need a paintbrush, you need the paint, you need a bit of water as well, just so you can either dilute the paint or you can clear it, so you can so that you can put other colors onto it. So I will start off by using blue inshallah. Okay, so let's take a bit of blue. Don't have to take a lot, right? And I will be coloring this part in blue. Okay, so Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. The thing about flat brushes is that if you want to paint a large area, you can use the flat part of the brush like this, and if you want to paint a small area, you can use the tip, the corner of the brush, and that will allow you to color the small parts. So I don't think I'll need that small part at the moment. I'm able to do it with the flat part. So that is your blue done. Okay, right, then I'll clear off this paint from the brush. Okay, and I will be painting the red part. So I'll take a bit of red. Okay, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Look at that, mashallah, what a beautiful creation of Allah, colors. And there is no better artist than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So whatever we are doing, we are trying to mimic and copy whatever colors Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has already placed for us. So here's a lovely red. Okay, now these three colors that I'm going to be painting with now, they're all the primary colors. Okay, so that's blue, that's red. Now I'm going to be painting the yellow part. Okay, let's take a bit of yellow. Okay, Bismillah. Okay, that's the yellow done. Now, next you will do the secondary colors. The secondary colors are going to be colors which are created by mixing the primary colors together. So since I've done yellow, I'm going to make orange. Now the way to do that is you mix yellow and red. So I've already got a little bit of yellow on this brush, so I'm just going to get a small amount of red and I'll probably mix it here. Okay, this should give me an orange. Okay, let's take a bit more of that. Okay, there. This gives me a bit of orange, so I'll use it here. Bismillah. Okay, and that is your orange. Okay, next you would be mixing the red and the blue, and that will give you the color violet or purple. Okay, so let's get a bit of red, right, and a little bit of blue, and we'll mix it together here. Okay, let's see what that does. Okay, a bit more red. Okay, so this is your violet or purple. A bit of cross hatching there. Okay, so that is your purple, and you get purple by mixing blue and red together. Now for the other secondary color, I'm going to be mixing. Now as you can see, I'm always washing my brush to ensure that whatever colors I'm creating don't have a mixture of various colors in it. So now we're going to be mixing blue and yellow. Let's see, so I'll get a bit of yellow and a bit of blue. If you see, I've got equal measures. Okay, and I'll mix it here. Okay, oh, look at that. MashaAllah. Bit more yellow. And that should give us a green. There. Okay, so that's our primary colors and our secondary colors done. Okay, now we will be creating the tertiary colors. Now what are those? Those are when you mix primary colors and secondary colors together. So here we got yellow and we've got orange. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a yellow orange by mixing the orange and the yellow together. So since I've already got a bit of orange here, I'm only going to take some more yellow and mix that together. Okay, now please bear with me, I don't really make videos, so It's an exciting journey for me as well, inshallah. Okay, so that should give us our yellow orange, or orange yellow, however you want to put it. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Oh, mashallah. You can see it's a mixture of orange and yellow, darker than the yellow and lighter than the orange. There. Okay. Now I'll be mixing the primary color red and the secondary color orange. Okay, now make sure you do it as I've instructed you. Don't just put any color anywhere. There's a reason why it's a color wheel. It gives you an idea, a basic idea of how color works. Okay, so now I'll be mixing orange and red. So I've already got that over here, which is slightly orange, but it's a yellow orange. So I'll just mix a bit more red to it. Okay, which should give me a more, so this orange is what I placed here, the actual orange. Now I'll be mixing a bit more red to it to create a red orange. Okay, so Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Ah, so if you notice, it's darker than the orange. But slightly lighter than the red. Okay, so I've mixed the secondary color orange with the primary color red, and now I have red orange. So if you see yellow, yellow orange, orange, red orange, and red. Okay, now let's work our way through the rest of the color wheel, inshallah. Yes, I know this purple is looking quite dark, so just to make you aware, that's probably dark purple. Okay, it's also got to do with the lighting. So today is a bit overcast, which is why I'm actually working on the floor right next to a window. So that's the effect. So now I want to be creating a purple and a red, orange, purple and red, so, or violet and red. Okay, so I've already got a bit of purple there, which came out quite dark. Now I'm going to be putting a bit more red into it. Okay, so I'll put that red there. Let's see what that does. So there's the red. Okay, let's mix it together. Okay, and that should give us a red purple or red violet. So Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Ah, lovely. Now remember, not all reds are the same. Neither are all blues or all yellows. There's different types of yellows, different types of red. You can experiment with all the different colors, and you might have different shades or tones of various colors at your disposal should you want to create a beautiful artwork, inshallah. There you go. So this is red violet or red purple. It's a mixture between purple and red. So purple is the secondary color, which was created by mixing blue and red, and now by mixing red and purple you've created red purple or red violet. Okay, right, let's move on to the next one. So now I've already created red violet there, so let's just create another color. So here's blue. Okay, so I'll put the blue there with a bit of red. Half of that is red. Okay, that should create a purple. Okay, now I don't have a paint palette, which is why I'm using a plastic bag. So if you got a paint palette with you, that would be really good. If you don't worry about it. You know, just try your best. So now I'm going to be mixing purple and blue together. So I've already created purple here. Now I'm just going to add a bit more blue to it. Okay, okay, now this has come out darker than the purple. There we go. So you can tell the difference, and it's darker than the blue as well. The thing is, if you've got the primary colors, if you got yellow, blue and red at your disposal, you can actually create any color you want. Add that with a bit of white or black, you can create different tones, different tints, different shades to that color. So here we have it. We've got blue purple, blue violet or blue purple, whatever you want to call it. That comes about by mixing the blue and the purple together. Right, let's move on to the next ones. So as you can see, every single time I'm giving my brush a thorough wash, because I don't want to be mixing unnecessary colors with each other, otherwise it will destroy or bring about a color that I did not want at this moment. So now we're going to be mixing green and blue together. So I've got a bit of blue here, which I will just mix with the green that I created before. So here you go. You might be thinking, oh, there's so many colors everywhere, you know, won't they get mixed up? I think it's kind of fun to mix it like this as well, because it gives you control over what you are doing. And if you look at famous artists, they've got a palette with them, and all they do is, you know, they mix paints here, paints there, and it's kind of exciting actually. So here we've got a mixture of blue, the primary color blue, and the secondary color green. Now remember, green was created by adding blue and yellow together. When you mix both of them together, you created green. Now we're going to be creating a tertiary color, which is a mixture of a primary color and a secondary color. So in this case, it's going to be blue and green mixed together will give you a blue green or green blue, whatever you want to say. There you go. Okay, so that is a mixture between blue and green. You have blue green. Okay, now we're going to be doing the last one. Let's get rid of all of that, because we don't want unwanted colors to get mixed in. Okay, now we're going to be creating a mixture between the yellow and the green, the primary and the secondary color. So I'll get a bit of yellow, I'll put it there, a bit of blue, put it there. So that should give me a green. So there we got a lovely green. Now I want to create yellow green, so I'll add a bit more yellow. There you go. Let's add a bit more yellow so that it's clear. Okay, now make sure you mix it onto the brush. If you're using paint, mix it onto the brush properly, because you might get splodges of blue hiding somewhere or splodges of some other color hiding somewhere, and you don't want that to get in the way of your color wheel. So here I've created a green yellow. Okay, that is your color wheel. So let's go through these colors again. Primary colors: yellow, blue and red. Secondary colors are green by mixing red and blue together, orange by mixing red and yellow together, okay, and purple by mixing red and blue together. Then you get the tertiary colors, which are the colors in between those. So by mixing the primary color yellow with the secondary color orange, you get yellow orange, which is a tertiary color. And by mixing red, the primary color red, with the secondary color by mixing the primary color red with the secondary color purple, you get red purple. Okay, and then by mixing the primary color blue with the secondary color purple, you get blue purple or blue violet. Then by mixing so on and so forth, you get the different colors. So I hope this has clarified some points to you. Obviously I have given various YouTube links, but I felt, you know what, if I was in the class I would have been demonstrating it to you to an extent, and you would have been doing it. So I felt like, why don't I make a video? So I just see a bit of a gap there. Let me just cover that up. Okay, just to make it nice and beautiful. There you go. Okay, so that's one of your coloring. So this is color wheel number 1. Next I will be demonstrating color wheel number 2. So this looks a bit more creative than this, but the function is the same. It's just another way of putting it. Remember, you can make your own color wheel. You can be as creative as you want, but once you get an idea of how these colors work and how by mixing different colors you can have an array of other colors, painting or doing artwork becomes much more easier. Now remember, this I have done by using acrylic paint. You can use watercolor, you can use coloring pencil, whatever you fancy you can use, inshallah. I've also uploaded a YouTube link about creating the color wheel by use of pencils. Please follow that if you are using pencils, inshallah. Jazakallah khairan wa ahsan jaza. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.